What's up, my fellow trash guys? Welcome back to another episode of Good Figures. First of all, thank you so much for all the views on the last video I uploaded. 27 views as of later. I'm not sure if it has any more views yet, but thank you so much. Also on that video, I also said of what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of Fridays, and including that is reviewing the Batman. Alright, that's my thumbnail. Before that, I said in my last video that his shoulder pad fell off, so I had to super glue it back. Sadly, I also super glued his left bicep swiveled together, so now he can. Alright, so now this is just gonna be my little play guy. I'm not gonna be super scared if he breaks, because this is no longer this is no longer gonna be my only figure of this. This is gonna be the first of 2 at most. 3 at most. Anyway, along with that, his cape part right here. You know, it cuts and there's this point right here. That also came off because it doesn't have enough glue. And Todd Mcfarlane, if you're watching this, take care of your toys. Alright? There's a consistent issue with your Batman figures for some reason, where you don't give them enough care. Because recently there was a reveal of a Batman figure that's painting on his elbows. It's weird. What do you have against Batman? Like, these are your flagship figures. This shouldn't be a problem. This guy's foot just won't stay on because the peg is weird. This guy, remember what I said about him? Yeah, that's bad. Also, they could use this guy specifically could use a bit more paint. Like, the straps could be painted. That's my only problem with the paint. Everything else is fine. I'm fine with the eyes, alright? That they're pointing this way. Todd, I know you like money, but this isn't where you take your money from and put it into your own pocket. Alright? You shouldn't be taking money away from this for other projects. This is your flagship. Alright? Alright. What else? Let's see. Anyway, let's just get a look for it. Looks accurate, alright? Looks good. It's a good figure. Besides all my qualms and quandaries, it's a good figure. It really is. I like it. So yeah, the paint is pretty good. Besides this. From basically that, everything else is pretty accurate. So yeah, here's also the back, you perverts. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it for the actual sculpt and paint. Besides that, there's not really much else to talk about. The articulations is the average for Toddy Boy. Well, it's not his average. His average is no articulation. But for the line, it's decent. It's a single ball joint right here. And it's a ball peg right here, so it can go 3/6, almost. Excuse me. It can go almost 360. The ball, the shoulder pad doesn't get in the way. And like I said, he has a upper shoulder swivel. Sadly, on this one, like I said. Double joint elbows. Oh no! Looks like the sculpt of his hand is weird. Hopefully YouTube doesn't take that the wrong way. No human was doing that. That was fake. I was just pointing out a specific thing. For some reason, the Batman's hand is open like this for the gimmick. And the gimmick is, because in the movie, he has he's like a hidden blade, but for guns. So in the movie, it shoots out, and his grappling gun, which he has. So there's a hole in there, and you have a peg on the gun, So you can peg it right in there. It's a chunky peg. Chunky. So yeah. It doesn't look good. Like, is he supposed to be holding, is he supposed to be like holding it like this? Or is he like in the motion of holding it, pulling it out? Or does he not even hold it at all? Which I'm pretty sure isn't true. I'm pretty sure it just goes like this. But I don't get it. Just make him have his hand curl up slightly. That would have fixed everything. But no, it has to be seamless. It's stupid. I've gotten used to it slightly, but it's stupid that his hand is just like this. You know what kind of stupid shit people do when a character just has an open hand out, like I shown before? Do you really want to be the company known for Nazi Batman? This is weird. Alright. Okay. I would forgive it if the grappling gun actually slide out from his wrist. That would make sense. I will forgive in everything if the grappling gun actually slid out of his hand. And I know it's possible. You know, like NECA Predators? Not that kind of predator. The Yautja? They have wrist gauntlets. Alright? That actually extends. Having a grappling gun actually slide out of his hand is not that hard. Alright, so right now, this particular version of the Batman is kind of stupid. Again, even though I have quandaries with it, I still think it's a good figure. But besides that, let's get back to the articulation. Where was I? I was at the wrist. It's, you know, it's a swivel hinge, and you can turn it around and do the other way. Same thing on the other side. It's just this one hand is a grabby hand. And you got a diaphragm joint right here. And then you got a waist joint that's a ball joint. So he has some pretty good articulation. Especially back for some reason. I don't know why. It swivels because they're ball joints. And then you got a hinge out leg. Remember, because the review with this guy, for some reason the best thumbnail I could get is with him doing a split. So yeah, let's retry it with this one. Let's make the whole thing with this Batman figures is that I do splits with them. Alright, so then you have a slight hinge. Okay, for some reason at the beginning, Todd Mcfarlane Toys, their thigh swivels were barely there. Like, they can move like a half a centimeter. But now, they're kind of decent. Like, I could excuse this now. Then you got double joints at the knee. And you got, it's basically the same joint as the wrist on the feet. So you can do a lot of the same things. And the toes are pretty good. This toe, specifically, this toe joint is pretty good. Because it's ratcheted. That's pretty good. But on this other one, it's kind of loose. After you get past the first one, it's loosey-goosey. I can kind of forgive that. Besides the quality control and the dipping quality that certain Batman figures have, this is still a good figure. I recommend it. If you're brave enough to be willing to be subjected to the torture that is quality control, I recommend this. It's a good figure. And like me, you got it because the Batman's coming out on HBO Max this Monday. You'll have a little friend to watch the movie with you in case you don't have any others. So yeah, if you like it, get it. It's good. So let's just get to the size comparison, shall we? Here we have the Arkham Knight Batman. Kind of similar. The Arkham Knight Batman's taller by like half an inch or so. So yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. And I think this is my last action figure review. I did Steppenwolf, also a Todd McFarlane figure. It's not gonna look the best. Here, look at that size difference, huh? Not in the same universe, by the way. They're not in the same universe. And yeah, that's about it. I just realized how small this guy is compared to Steppenwolf, because as soon as I put him down, like right now, I just realized how small he is. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3". I know it's a bigger figure compared to every other Batman figure. It doesn't matter if it's this version. Todd's figures are like an inch taller than most, so it's still small compared to me. I mean, they're small regardless, but they're bigger figures compared to most. But I just had like a sense of like, whoa, this guy is tiny. All right, like compare him to my head. All right, my hairy head. Yeah, that's like a head tall, or so. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. That was the Batman. So yeah, if you saw, there's a cutscene with the Joker, and it was released on the internet officially, of course. I haven't watched it yet in case of spoilers. So, also, if you spoil anything, all right, I heard you can ban people. I didn't know that until recently. I'm gonna ban you. I don't care if I need whatever support. You're banned if you spoil anything. Banned. Anyway, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you do next. In like 2 weeks. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, even though I wasn't in the best mood. And besides that, I'll see you guys next Friday.